My name is Daisy, aka Professional High Priestess, and I'm back with another quick channeled message. For those of you who are interested, the Spiritual Warfare Academy is back up. So if you're looking for classes on spiritual warfare, how to read tarot, and how to read astrology and learn astrology, you can check out my website. I do have books back up, including how to read spell work as well in tarot and spiritual attacks and tarot readings. And the all the decks, spiritual warfare deck, karmic astrology deck, and ancestral healing oracle are back on stock too. So thank you all so much for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and support. So last night we were talking about this a little bit in the channeling that we did regarding the fact that a lot of the individuals that have sided with your karmics and jumping into the tower with them, etc., didn't know that they were jumping into a sinking ship. And a lot of these karmics bore what we call false witness. And someone, I don't know if you, maybe hopefully you're here, you can like share your name, or just, I just want to give you a shout out and say thank you for posting that in the chat last night. And one of the subbies, she said, bearing false witness is the quickest way to accept a curse. Didn't I tell you that a lot of these karmics that are teaming up with your karmics, they're all getting karma? A lot of the different karmics that they work with, they don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They don't know what the karmic has been involved with. So they're helping the karmic gang stalk, or they're helping the karmic with spell work, or they're helping the karmic maintain lives, not knowing what karmic that they have, the karma they have on the other side. It's similar to the whole concept that we were playing with regarding a lot of these karmic masculines and that have harems or different females supporting them. A lot of these females don't know that these karmic masculines are rapists, they're pedophiles, they do all kinds of shit, they have all kinds of skeletons in the closet, and they're running to go chase after these masculines, and then they wonder why they're getting hell and hot water in towers, you see? Because they bore false witness. They align themselves with individuals that have a whole bunch of karma coming down the pipeline. Now what's going to start to happen is you're going to start to see some of these karmics try to distance themselves or change the narrative or even try to side with you, because they know that the side that they chose, the karmics that they went to go run with, not only are they not loyal and are probably going to flip on them for lesser karma, but now they're starting to see that whatever you were saying was true the whole time, one, and that the karmic is a pure liar. But they're getting karma for bearing false witness, though. So let's tap in and see what this is about. Oh, I'm gonna be using the Aquarian Tarot here. Let's get started with this. That's why, sometimes you guys have friends and family. Like, think about back in the day when you would, lie for your friend or things like that. But when it comes to certain things, you should just keep your mouth out of it. And these karmics are starting to realize that they should keep their mouth out of it. Dear bright and well-loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding bearing false witness? Yeah, these karmics try to lie on you. They try to team up, and then they realize that the karmic was lying, or they realize that the lie is backfiring onto them. Yeah, now they're getting karma, the karmic's karma. Dear bright and well-loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding bearing false witness? I did want to add that we are doing the spiritual warfare meditation tonight, the mirror meditation. So for those of you who need shielding, we're going to be adding shields to all of your 12 chakras and 7 levels of your energy field. So go ahead and check that out. Dear bright and well-loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding bearing false witness? What messages do you have regarding bearing false witness? You got the 8 of Wands, you got the High Priestess, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, someone didn't listen to their intuition here. Yeah, they jumped in too soon, but that's what I talk about with these karmics, because they're mentally unstable. So they don't have foresight. They lack that because they're arrogant. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of the karmics that these other individuals got involved with were lying to them the whole time, or they didn't see shit coming down the road, or they thought that their plan was solid and foolproof, and then it fell apart in front of their faces. And a lot of people are getting caught up. And I feel like a lot of these karmics were warned. Some of these people were warned in terms of getting embedded with the karmics, and only fools rush in. Exactly. A lot of these people were warned. They had information that was contradicting the karmic story, but they still chose to jump in anyways. A lot of people are going to be getting the tower right here. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to give you an example. One of the karmics that was teaming up with my karmic masculine and shit like that to plot and plan on me and stuff like that, and she was bearing false witness against me. She was using her position to contact the different lawyers in the area and stuff like that to try to block me and da-da-da-da-da. Her man went to jail today. That's what you get. You bore false witness. Now you're dealing with it. Look you got the 5 of Cups right here. Yeah, somebody's in regret. Yep, because they should have stayed in their lane. Stayed in their lane. Stayed in their lane, stayed in their lane, stayed in their lane, but they didn't want to. They wanted to be in your lane. Now it's a 10-car collision crash. Boom. Didn't I say that? I said that the other day, and then I woke up and they said in Southern California there was a 10-car collision today. So let me just be careful What messages do you have? Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Change of plans. Oh, well, yeah, I didn't know. And I'm going to tell you some of these karmics too. I'm going to keep it hella real because they know that they're about to be in hot water. Some of these karmics are going to come to you and say, I was under a spell. I'm going to tell you right now, some of these karmics are going to come to you and tell you that they were under magic to get away from whatever it is here with the Three of Swords because they know it's right around the corner. What messages do you have, please? Regarding bearing false witness? Yeah. Now they want to change. Magician. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, some of these karmics are even going to try to go into magic to try to create the outcome, Seven of Swords, because they know that they got caught up. So they're like, fuck, I look stupid in front of hella people, so let me keep on lying, cheating, and stealing. And they're going to keep on, it's going to keep on backfiring. And this is going to turn into the Eight of Swords. And I'm going to tell you right now, some of these karmics that want to go team up with your other karmics and bear false witness against you and put false testimonies and do this and do that, they're going to end up, I feel like somebody could end up getting arrested and end up in the justice system because it is illegal to actually provide false testimony. And it's going to come out. Yeah. Or this is like maybe a custody case and your baby daddy's girlfriend or mama was putting in false testimony. All that's going to get exposed. And it's against the law to lie to commit perjury or to lie under oath or something like that. Yeah, let's see. They should have stayed in their lane. But this is the channeled message here that we have here. Yeah, they're feeling some type of way. Now they're getting karma. Now I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of these karmics, you're going to start to see them infighting because they're going to start to realize that each one of them is not who they say that they are. Yeah, they're going to start to see them. What's the Eight of Wands? Ooh. That's why Four of Pentacles. Yep. And with this Eight of Wands messages and stuff like that, I feel like there could have been something with money as well. Somebody was like, well, if you bear false witness and you do this and you do that, we'll give you money at the end. And someone didn't get anything. They're in the Four of Pentacles. They're still struggling. And I feel like someone lost a whole bunch of money playing with some karmics. Yeah, bearing false witness, lining up with them, teaming up with them. And I feel like someone could have ruined their reputation. And now they're in the Four of Pentacles struggling for aligning with karmics and associating. Saturn is in Aquarius. Saturn is in Aquarius. Karma around collectives and your association with collectives. Know that for the next 2 to 3 years. Then Pluto moves into Aquarius in 2024. This is going to be going on for a minute, at least the next 6 or 7 years. And the impacts and the effects are going to be lasting another 3 years after that. Be very careful. Thank you so much for the super chat. Some of these karmics are looking game goofy like the Joker right here. Boom. Game goofy. This is like the Fool card. They're looking hella goofy because they jumped into some shit and didn't have all their facts together. Yeah. Someone got caught up in a spider's web with Aragon right there. Okay. What's the High Priestess? Yeah, someone bore false witness, but truth is coming out. Queen of Swords, lion ass bitches, rats, big fucking rats. Didn't I tell you someone that they were gonna get some money for lying and cheating and stealing and playing games or whatever? They got caught up. But I feel like for some of these people, it was time for them all to get caught up. It could have been something where one karmic they were going downhill and they brought other people to help them and shit like that. Now they're all going downhill. And I feel like somebody wants to get off the train, but they're in too deep. Somebody's way in too deep. Yeah, with the rat here. Yeah, someone's a big fucking rat, and they pulled a whole bunch of people into their little rat cubby hole and shit like that. Yeah, there's cheese over here, but the cheese was poisoned. Ooh. And this polyjuice potion didn't wear off. Now people get to see who they're dealing with in the flesh, and there's going to be a whole bunch of conflict and infighting and bullshit and mess. Yeah. As someone regrets lying and trying to get people to come onto their side and shit like that. That's why you stay in your fucking lane. I'm going to keep it real right now. Like when I've had friends who they've gotten into stuff that's questionable, I'm going to keep it real. Because I'm a Libra moon. I tell them like, you should have thought about that before you did that. I understand that you're traumatized or something has gone on with you, but you should have never got involved in that. Some of these people, they have yes man and yes ma'am and shit like that around them that are just going to condone and go along with whatever they're going along with. Now they're getting karma. Clarify Three of Swords. You got the Four of Wands in the reverse. I don't know why I just picked up that there's a masculine. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Three of Pentacles reversed. Some masculine, his sister was helping him lie and cheat and do this and do that. And I feel like this has been going on because she has incestuous thoughts about her brother. She's going to end up losing either her business, her housing, or her marriage, aligning with karmic masculines. Some of these karmic people that were tampering with you, their family has disowned them. They're getting divorces. They're losing their housing. They're losing their stability, all because they chose to bear false witness. All because they chose to align with karmics that were already getting karma. Now they're dealing with instability because they were dealing with werewolves, shapeshifters, inorganic, unnatural beings. Yeah, now they get to see in all their glory who they were dealing with. Yep. And some people feel heartbroken here. They feel away. They feel some type of way. You must feel some type of way. It's just beginning. Yeah. What's the Three of Swords and the Four of Wands? You got the Two of Wands. Yeah, now they have to make a decision. Seven of Pentacles, what they're going to do next. They're reviewing about their investments and their money and things like that because they got aligned with karmics and they lost a whole bunch of money. Yeah, someone wants to bear false witness and align with karmics, and that it backfired onto them. Now someone has to pick a side because they know that this heartbreak is coming. They know that this instability is coming. They know this financial loss is coming. Yeah, and this is if that was your karmic masculine and his sister, or your DM and his sister, trust that bitch is getting her just due because it was time for her to stop being up under her brother's ass and his dick like that. And I feel like a bunch of people have been telling her for years and years and years, you need to stop. You're not his wife. You're not his girlfriend. You're the sister. Mind your business. But she wanted to be a good sister and a good potential fuckmate or some shit like that because her mind is fucked off. Now she's getting tea. Now she's getting her tea. Who? Okay. Now the story is coming out. And now people are looking. Maybe she has kids or even her own man or something like that. And people are seeing her as unstable. Girl, I said this months ago. I did a channeling about the masculine and his mama and stuff like that. I need to do one about these sisters. These sisters and these quote unquote best friends, because these be the worst hoes. This can be a best friend too. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. She wanted the dick, so she was doing whatever, trying to off with your head, all this type of stuff. This is what she looks like. She's a zombie. Yeah, working for the karmics and stuff like that. She's about to lose a whole bunch of money and her reputation. What's the Five of Cups? What's the Five of Cups? People regret it. What's the Five of Cups? You got the Six of Swords. Yeah, now people are running away. Yep. Now people are hightailing out of there. But Six of Swords is also spiritual guides. Somebody here had already been told that they should have not have got into that, but someone jumped right into the fire because they had a point to prove. Or this is a messy ass bitch that was hating from the gate and couldn't wait for one of your enemies to come pop out or something like that so she can join teams with them and work against you. That's some weak bitch shit all the way, and they all look weak as fuck. I'm gonna tell you right now, people don't say it, but when they see other people teaming up and they already know that that's weak as fuck. They may laugh and ha and da, but they know that intuitively, inherently, they know that it's weak as fuck. And these people are now looking weak as fuck amongst their friends group, their family group, whatever. I feel like there could have been something about clout too. Someone was clout chasing and shit like that. So they went to go lie and bear false witness. This is backfiring onto them as well too. Don't lie, especially on people that you don't even know. Yeah, they were helping karmics that are about to be getting karma. Eight of Swords that were supposed to be going to jail, supposed to be getting caught up, helping them lie, cheat, steal. They just picked up their karma. Yeah. Didn't I tell you that karmics are going to be infiltrating people right now to offload and offset the karma that they've picked up? Clarify Wheel of Fortune. You got the Ten of Cups. Yeah. Look, this is the whole group of people. Because Ten of Cups is like a mob. This is gang stalking energy with the Ten of Cups in the bus. That bus is going nowhere. It's a whole group of people that could have lied on you or bore false witness against you and shit like that. Now they regret it. Because I feel like a whole bunch of people, their finances could be fucked up. Their reputation is fucked up. Bearing false witness has brought a curse onto them. And now that entity or energy from trying to work against your spirit is fucking them up. That's why you got to be real careful who you play with, because some people, their entire energy field will be kryptonite to you if you try to step into it in a wrong way. Divine people, we give you the energy that you give us. If you come to us with bullshit and fuckery, our energy field is automatically routed for you to get that same bullshit back. If you show us love and support and align with us, then we're going to do the same exact thing to you. We can be a blessing or a curse to you. Depends on how you play with our energy field, and it's all up to you. Now someone feels a type of way. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Ten of Wands. Yeah, now someone feels burdened. Yep, someone feels burdened and overwhelmed here because your dragons came out in the spiritual realm and shut all this shit down. Someone can't sleep. They're dealing with all kinds of bullshit and mess with the Dementors here on the Four of Pentacles because they picked up some type of entity attachment playing with this karmic. They're getting their karma. If these karmics have harmed people, the spirit of those people and their ancestors are in the energy field of everybody involved. That's what this is right here. Everyone's getting the karma. Everyone's splitting the cake up. It's like multi-level marketing. Oh, you bring this person, they bring that many people, they bring this many people, they bring that many people. Yeah, and they all split up the karma amongst themselves. You're going to see a whole bunch of people go down with your karmics. Either not, maybe it's not a whole bunch of people. Maybe it was like a one or two or something like that, or the church or your coworkers or whatever. They're all going to get caught up bearing false witness. And they're going to see this in their life too. People are going to start to bear false witness against them too for playing games. Yeah, that's a dangerous game to play with other people's spirit, especially if you don't know who their ancestors are, what's in their energy field. But you can't tell that to reprobates. They have to learn the lesson first. What's the Magician? They have to put their hand in the fire. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you got the Four Swords here. Yep. And the Four of Cups. With this, what I'm seeing here, people see these individuals as manipulative and they're getting ghosted and isolated and rejected. That's what's happening right now. Yeah. These karmics wanted to bear false witness. People see it now. They're like, I can't even fuck with you. You're up out of here. Because I feel like whatever they lied about or got other people to lie with them about, it was unnecessary. It didn't even have to go that far. What's the Seven of Swords? But, what can you tell karmics? They have to learn their lesson. What's the Seven of Swords? You got the King of Cups energy right here. There could be a masculine here that was lying on you, playing games with you. This nigga regrets it now, excuse my language. Yeah, with the Three of Swords right here. Yeah. This person is a snitch. It says the golden snitch. This person, yeah. They were bringing other people to lie. They were playing victim. They were doing this. They were doing that. And this is going to backfire onto this person. What's the King of Cups, Seven of Swords? Could be a Pisces. Yeah, Three of Wands. This is going to turn into this person being isolated with the Nine of Pentacles right here. Yeah, this person was brewing up their narcissistic brew, their potion, their glamour spell or whatever, where they go and they talk to people softly and nicely and they just say, oh, I don't know what's the problem and I'm just this innocent person. People are going to see these individuals as narcissists, and whoever was supporting them and aligning with them and bearing false witness, they're also getting karma, because people are going to ask, I thought you said that this person was legit. I thought you said that they checked out. I thought you said that they were telling the truth. And those people are now, their credibility is going to be ruined. And only then will they turn on the karmics that they were running with. Yeah, they wanted to bear false witness, but didn't know that you were the High Priestess. Now they got bullshit logged in their Akashic records. So this could be some of these females that plot and plan on these men with money. Yeah, I saw him. He sexually assaulted her. He did this. He did that. Those females are getting caught up. This can be shit happening at your work. Yeah, I saw her. She did this and she did that. They're getting caught up. Someone's going to have their professional reputation ruined here trying to bear false witness against you or lie on you and claim that you did this or you did that. Playing the victim, bad health. Yeah, it's going to backfire onto them. There's people who are here who are lying on you and saying that you did this and you did that to gain pity. We talked about this Munchausen syndrome. And that's going to backfire onto them. And people are going to see them as a liar, a false person, and a thief. Boom. Yeah. And there's going to be the end to several connections and several partnerships and relationships. Yep. Clarify Eight of Wands. Bearing false witness. You got the toil and labor. Yep. Yep. And I'm going to tell you right now, people went in overtime for your karmics just to find out at the finish line that it was all a game and it was all a lie. And I feel like these karmics are trying to tell people, I don't know what happened, and oh well, they're using magic and they already knew it was gonna fail. They just wanted people to help them. This can also be here too, that one of your karmics knew that they were gonna get caught up or exposed, so they got a whole bunch of people to rally up against them and to support them and flip the story. That's all about to backfire onto all of them. Now they're all gonna look like fakes and phony, and they all got themselves discredited chasing after the main karmic. Okay, be careful. Clarify. Yeah, that's why you got family room. They all try to plot and plan and lie. Yeah, messy hoes. One day the bitch wants to be a bully. The next day she wants to play victim. Pick one. You got to be all the way. Even with all the bullshit ass mess you guys see me go through, you've never seen me play the victim. You see me get right back up and bounce back. You don't see me. You've never seen me lie about the karmics. I've told you everything that's the truth. You can go check it out with your tarot cards. You too as well. When they were doing the shit that they were doing, when they were bearing false witness against you, you didn't retaliate and lie and make shit up and stuff like that. You're just like, I'm going to let the truth come out on its own. And then you know that these big-ass rats, like Peter Pettigrew, eventually will be exposed. You knew that eventually the polyjuice potion would wear off, and you just waited. And you let them build up all those lies and all those scams. And now everyone involved in whatever the fuck was going on, they all look stupid. And if there's somebody here that's really an actual bully and they're playing that they're the victim, everyone's going to see this person as a sociopath. Yeah. And watch them turn on the people that were helping them too, just to prove a point, or try to disassociate themselves or lie. She put magic on me. I don't know that what was happening, because they're about to community. Yeah, somebody's about to get caught up. A whole bunch of people are going to get caught up. There could even be jail time for some people aligning with the karmic, guilty by association. What's the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords? Bearing false witness. You got the expectation. Yeah, it's coming. Yep, coffin card. Some of these karmics lied about people's passing and shit like that. They had other people lying for them. They're going to end up getting caught up. Some of these karmics bore false witness to get other people caught up in murder charges and shit like that. That's about to come out right now. Some of your children or your boyfriends or your brothers may be locked up because some karmic bore false witness against them and got people to help them. That's about to come up, and it's going to flip on the karmic, and they're going to go to jail. Some of these people have been making shit up while they've been attacking you and harassing you and getting other people to bear false witness. They're going to end up going to jail. They're going to have harsh, painful endings. Be careful what you plot and plan for somebody, because it's going to be plotted and planned on you. Yeah. I just told you about the karmic that her man went to jail today. She was trying to plot and plan on me. Boom, her nigga went to jail. Ho. What's the Three of Swords? Be careful. You got the bad health. Yeah. Now some feel some type of way because they're dealing with instability. Didn't I tell you that these karmic females, the sister or the best quote unquote best friend that was bearing false witness for him and lying about you with other people and saying, yeah, see, they said the same thing and they said the same thing and they all orchestrated the bullshit. All of them are going to get caught up with bad health because that's about to backfire onto them in ways that they did not expect. Because it takes energy to keep up a lie. It takes even bigger energy to work against a divine person whose energy field is counteracting all of that stuff. So they have to make up more lies and more games and more shit like that to try to keep up the first lie, and it all fell apart. They're all bearing false witness. They're all getting karma. They've all brought up on a curse upon themselves. Thou shalt not bear false witness. No, don't. What's the Seven of Swords? You got the message of concern. Someone's been exposed here too. And I feel like there could be something leading up to subpoenas coming out or an indictment or something coming out where the justice system, they're going to put out like subpoenas for people's records and all that type of stuff. And a whole lie is going to get unraveled. People were bearing false witness and it's going to be counterintuitive to the story that they told. Somebody here tried to really weave a big ass web with a bunch of people and it all imploded. I feel like somebody here didn't, Ten of Wands, ten of Cups, and Ten of Wands, they didn't know who they were dealing with. They weren't dealing with smart people. That's one thing that I can say, because we would have never even thought about some shit like that. Yeah, there could be a karmic here too, running some type of money scams and shit like that with other people. I'm going to tell you right now, some of these people are going to help bear false witness for this karmic, and it's all going to implode because I feel like it was a setup. The justice system was going to see who came out to support this karmic, who came out to lie for this karmic, and they're like, that's how we know who's all a part of this stuff. I feel like it was somebody got set up here. But they set themselves up though, trying to bear false witness, and them trying to set you up only set themselves up. You see how that works? What's the Five of Cups? You got the child card here. Ooh, bearing false witness. There could also be something here too about getting people's children involved, getting people's kids to like lie or some shit like that, or start something here. Or there could be maybe something illicit happening with children, and somebody here was like trying to get the kids to lie, to say no, that didn't happen. And even though there's proof that it happened, even though the kid said something different before, I feel like that can be going on too here for some of y'all. Ooh, someone's going to regret that because it's all going to come out at the last minute. The child is going to tell. The child is going to say, like, no, they told me to lie and say something. And some of these karmics too, that while they were out bearing false witness, they've brought generational curses onto their children for bearing false witness too. So now people are going to bear false witness against their children in their time of despair. Be careful what you do. You never know how it's going to return. These karmics that have children, they're stupid. And they play this game while they have kids, and they're just incurring generational curses for their children while they're still alive. What's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. Yeah, this bus went right to the lake of fire. You got the community card. They went right to the lake of fire just to jump in and get caught up. And you want to know with the Wheel of Fortune energy here too? I feel like some of these people that were on this train or this ship, because remember I told you that they tried to catch a big fish and they sunk a ship, whatever lie or something like that, it's missing so many different pieces and everyone's telling different stories and they're not even all adding up. And somebody here, it's just like, it's a mess. That's what I'm seeing right here. But that's what someone chose though. Yeah, and I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, now people are trying to like backtrack on their story and, oh no, that didn't happen. And they're all getting caught up more and more. And I feel like more investigators are going to get put into this. This may become like a special case or some shit. Clarify community. For some of you guys who may be dealing with that. You got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, she's caged and she's caught. Yep. This can also be something where like people were bearing false witness online or something like that with the Eight of Wands. This could be maybe you had a business and people were putting like fake testimonies about your business. They all conjured that shit up. This is going to return to this karmic though. I'm going to tell you right now, if she was gathering people to do this or do that or work against you, it's going to end up backfiring onto her. Reputation is going to be ruined. Knowingly trying to gather people to lie. Knowingly trying to gather people to lie. This can also be someone too using their professional status or something like that as a tool or weapon to harass you. That's gonna all come out, and people are gonna see it. And whoever bore witness for this person, they're gonna regret it because now their name is associated with a sociopath. Wow. What's the Magician? Be careful what you chase after for. They do anything for clout. Yeah, high honor. Yep, because you're a person of high honor. That's why they're getting this. That's why people are rejecting them, and that's why people are not speaking to them, because they see what this person, they see how manipulative they are with the Magician energy. Hella manipulative and low vibrational, causing hella drama and problems. This can also be too, maybe this karmic, you could have had a karmic that was bearing false witness to your masculine, telling them, yeah, I know people that said this and this and that about her, and this karmic doesn't even fucking know you. And the people that were putting shit in her ear, they don't even know you either. And this bitch was just running her fucking mouth because she's jealous and she's a hater and she don't got shit to show for. So she was trying to make you look lesser than in the eyes of your masculine, and she ended up getting fucking rejected because the masculine still sees you as a high honor. Yeah. That's what she gets by trying to make you look crazy or sound crazy or whatever. They just made you look more appealing. And they had the adverse effects. Yeah. Be careful bearing false witness against people, especially people that didn't do shit to you, especially when you know that you're dealing with karmics that are liars. Someone here, like I said, their reputation has been ruined, and they ruined a bunch of other people's reputation bearing false witness. This can also be a masculine too, lying on you to protect the karmic or something, a karmic masculine at work or at school or in your family to protect himself or protect his karmic. That all backfired because they were all supposed to be getting karma, and everyone that helped them, they all got karma too, playing with the karmic. Yeah, they wanted to be of service, and they got sorrow. Yeah, snakes. And they're all snakes with each other with the mermaid energy. Yeah. Now watch them all destroy each other for bringing each other karma. Clarify toil and labor, 8 of Wands. It's going to happen sooner than you think. What's the toil and labor? You got the conversation. Yeah. Yeah. With the toil and labor here, this person has to answer to a whole bunch of people with the 7 of Cups here. A whole bunch of people are hitting them up in their inbox and their email. I thought you said this and this and that, but I saw this on the internet. I thought you said this and this and that, but I saw this. I thought you said this and this and that, but I saw this. They're bearing false witness. Lying. This could also been too somebody lying and saying that you weren't who you said that you were, and it came out that they were the fraud the whole time. You got to be careful with that, especially these karmic females that be doing that shit. They're not who they said they are the whole time. The bitch is a fraud. The only reason why people can't find shit about her is because she keeps her stuff quiet on the internet. Other than that, I'm sure there'll be a whole bunch of bullshit that comes out about this person. And they were trying to bear false witness against you. I heard this and I heard that and this happened and that happened. And they were editing web pages and fake screenshots and fake testimonials and all kinds of fuckery or whatever to try to make you look bad. Starting stuff in the workplace. People that didn't even know you were running their mouth about you and lying about you. All of that has been returned. Now people are bearing false witness against them and people are lying on them. And people are talking about them in ways that they don't like. No, you take it now because you want to bear false witness against other people. Now people get to see the truth about you though. And this person was trying to gather people, I feel like, to work against you. And while they were doing that, other people were forming to work against them. What's the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords? Expectation. What's the High Priestess? Yeah. Yeah, you got the faithfulness card here. Now, and you got the foe. And what I feel like too, there's people here that were seeing what was going on and they were like, I'm not even going to get involved in that. And they were listening with a group of people like, wow, really? Oh, right? Wow, that's crazy. And then when the person left, they're like, don't even believe nothing that person says. It's all a lie. That's some of that shit is going on right now. People see the bullshit that's going on. Trust and believe. If you don't think so, people already know that a whole bunch of people lied on you or they bore false witness or they got paid to lie and shit like that. Everyone knows. And the people that are orchestrating this, they look stupid as fuck. There's 777 people in the chat. As I said that, 177 likes. They look stupid. Because now people see that you're very much valuable. And you're very much divine, etc. for people to do all that against you. So in all essence, these people just worked against themselves. Didn't I tell you they made you look more appealing by lying on you? And now these people that are lying or bearing false witness, people are never going to believe them. They're the boy that cried wolf permanently. What's the bad health? You got the surprise card. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, these karmics are surprised that their plans fell apart to bear false witness against you, to turn the story inside out. Didn't I tell you that it's Operation Pinocchio, that a lot of the karmics that have been doing bullshit and mess, they're going to come out and start trying to flip the story like, no, it was you, and it was that, no. And they're going to end up getting exposed again. They should have just taken that L and shut the fuck up, but they wanted to try to prove a point that wasn't meant to be proven because this is their season for karma, and they're getting more karma for trying to lie and distance themselves. Clarify message of concern with the 7 of Swords. What's that 7 of Swords about? Yeah, now somebody here is sick and they're stressed out because they're trying to figure out how they're going to cover up the lie and the other lie and the other lie. And we told so many lies and we don't even know the story now. And we're not on the same page and now we're fighting and arguing. You're stupid. That's why you don't do messy, stupid shit like that because it takes a bunch of energy. These karmics make time for their illness. They don't make time for their wellness. A bitch that's ill will make time for all this bullshit and still won't have shit at the end of the day to show for. A person that's well won't get involved in any of this. And not even mind that they had people bearing false witness against them. What's the 7 of Swords? You got the melancholy. Yeah, someone feels a type of way. You got the sigh, regrets, tired, feeling some type of way because they bore false witness against you. And some of these people know that the only way to stop this curse that they put on themselves is to apologize and clear your name, because they have a mark on them now. They have a mark on their energy field for tampering in your field and lying against you. This is like you guys remember that movie Daniel? There's an actor called Daniel Day. He's in all the historical movies. You guys don't know who I'm talking about. It's a white male. He's in all the historical movies, right? Like he was in that movie about the I don't think it's called The Crucible. Is it The Crucible? And it was about the Salem witch trials. I think it might be The Crucible. It might be The Crucible. Daniel Day. Let's see, Daniel Day. Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis. Now, in this movie, The Crucible, at the very end of the movie, because they were gonna lynch him because they said that he was a witch, and they were like, okay, well, I think that they were gonna let him off or something like that, or they wanted to kill him or whatever, and they were like, okay, we're gonna mark your name, and he was like, no, he was like, you can do whatever you want, but leave me my name. He said, do whatever you want, but don't touch my name. And that was what stood out to me the most about that movie. You can say whatever the fuck you want, you can do whatever you want, but the minute you start playing with my name, it becomes a problem. It became a problem. And these karmics are realizing the minute they stepped into your energy field to play with your name, that's when the concern came. That's when the concern started. And a lot of these karmics, I'm telling you right now, they're going to put themselves into deeper psychosis with the melancholy here, trying to act like, no, I didn't bear false witness, and no, I'm not getting caught up, and no, this is not going to backfire onto me. They're going to keep on trying to think over the situation until it starts to hit. A lot of these karmics don't even know that they, like I said, they cursed themselves bearing false witness. I hate a goofy especially, man. What is this about? Oh my God. Listen, y'all. What is this about? I feel like the energy got so high, the lights went out. I feel like that was confirmation right there. It's lights out for these karmics who are bearing false witness. Another thing that I'm picking up on here too with the high honor card, if some of these karmics could have been lying and saying that, let's say for instance, they got exposed for spell work or some shit like that. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's say for instance, some of these karmics got exposed for playing with spell work or some shit like that. And they try to flip it on you. Now it's getting flipped back onto them and people see them as a liar and a dog and sirens. And that they were the ones starting shit the whole time. It's something, it's woo! Woo! It's hell and hot water for a few people right now is what I'm picking up on. Hell and hot water. Should have stayed in their lane. Stayed in their lane. But do you hear those sirens? Yeah, confirmation. What's the child card in the five? What's the Five of Cups? Clarify the Five of Cups. You got the cheerfulness energy right here. Yeah, didn't I tell you that they could have been even like putting stuff in the baby's drinks or whatever to make them sleepy or whatever, or lie on camera or some shit like that? Or someone here was doing something with kids with the cheerfulness card here, and they were trying to get the kid to lie and say this and say that, and no, that's not what happened, and da-da-da-da-da, trying to bear false witness. Or someone was trying to lie to maybe take your kids away from you and just lie and say this and da-da-da-da-da. The kid didn't even know what was going on. Now this is backfiring onto whoever was trying to get the kid to do that. I do see that here. There could have been someone who was lying on you saying that, yeah, she beat her kids or some shit like that, making fake reports to CPS or whatever the fuck, and that backfired onto this person. I feel like someone's an alcoholic now because of what they've done. The lies that they told have fucked off their mental state. Because the Seven of Swords reverse is also a pathological liar. You got 222 people, as I said that, and it's 33 on the clock. Somebody here has put themselves into a psychosis with these lies and these games, and it's stressing them out with the Ten of Wands here. They're burdened and so stressed out. I feel tiredness, and I feel like this person just wanted to stop, but they opened Pandora's box. Now they can't close it until justice is served. What's the Wheel of Fortune? You got the widower, whoo, and the falseness, whoo, whoo. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there could have been some karmic here that was lying on you and getting people rallied up at bearing false witness against you and lying and and they did this and they did that. People are scattering from this person. They want no fucking parts with the widower and the falseness card because they see this person as fake as fuck. Phony. And this karmic could have been using glamour spells with the Seven of Cups, putting blood and pee and da 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 in people's food and drinks and spinning a whole story and having the gift of gab and da 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 da. And people see this karmic as a straight up sociopath with the Queen of Wands in the cage. And I do feel like someone can end up going to jail for this shit though. I do feel like if someone was organizing people against you, they could get caught up for hazing, stalking, harassment, all of that stuff. I do feel charges can come out for somebody. And I think when push comes to shove, this 10 of Cups that was riding with this person, they're all going to get off that bus. And this karmic's going to be driving that bus alone. And that karmic's going to be all alone with all their bullshit and all their mess that they try to conjure up. Yeah. Because people are going to see this person as false. And with the widower, all the love or care that they had for this person died. Because they realized that it was manipulated using pity. I'm telling you, some Munchausen, some bitch that got Munchausen syndrome that love pity and shit like that, that whole story is going to get unraveled and broken down. Yeah. What's the Magician and the you got the Despair. Boom. Didn't I tell you? And the Enemy here. Yeah. Someone was lying to people about you. Could have been saying like, yeah, like she was using magic and she's this master magician. And people are like, I've never seen that. I've never even, nah, it's not possible. And I feel like someone here, whatever lies that they were telling, made it obvious that they were lying. Despair. Yeah, they're getting rejected now because you're a person of high honor. And they should never try that bullshit on you though. And a lot of people who, whatever this is, for some of you guys, a lot of people are going to see that you were telling the truth the whole time. If you've went through any type of chaos or sadness or being outcasted or belittled because of these lies that these people bore witness about, it's going to flip over to them. Didn't I tell you that the Exodus versus exiled? A lot of these karmics are going to be getting exiled while you're just going to focus on your Exodus. Like, you know what? People are going to be coming back like, I should have believed you. I should have listened to you. I should have done this. I should have done that. Meanwhile, what's going to be happening is you're like, you know what? With the Wheel of Fortune energy, the tables have turned. You're like, you know what? I'm not even tripping. Just let me go in peace. And that's when they're going to regret because they felt like these people, whatever this is, these people lost an asset in you. They lost a friend or a family member or a coworker or somebody that could have been supportive or something like that because they chose to align with karmics out of jealousy or some shit like that. Or just to be stupid and lie. Yeah, I'm telling you, some of the people that are on the team with your karmic, they're going to flip teams. Yeah. They're going to flip teams to come fuck with you now because they see the demonic ass bullshit that these karmics got going on and they don't want no parts. They're like, you know what? Hell nah. Especially with the age that we're in, karma's coming back quick. Karma's hitting quick. I told you about the lady, like I said, she tried to plot and plan on me. This was just last week. 1 week later, her dude's in jail. Come on now. This is karma hitting quick. Uranus energy. Get with the program. People need to be real careful with what they do. Real careful how you plot and plan on people. Because shit is not a game. They think it's a joke until it's not one. I really feel like someone's going to end up going to jail behind this bullshit too. Trying to create lies about you or get you caught up in the justice system with bullshit. Page of Swords, it's already happening, the investigation. And the investigators are not fucking playing with this person. I feel like they're coming at this person hard. Because of the games, there's too much games and too much bullshit and too much drama that's been created. Because of these karmics. And there could be something where the community ousts this person. Maybe at one point the community was listening to the stories and they were supporting. Eventually what's going to happen is it's going to be the same community that was helping this karmic that's going to flip on them and hold them accountable. Whoo! How about that? What's the Despair and the Enemy? Clarify Despair and the Enemy. You got the Queen of Pentacles energy with the spider web. Yeah, someone tried to weave a spider's web, but they ended up getting caught up in it with all their enemies with the Ten of Swords. Because Ten of Swords is all about what? Betrayal. Backstab. Yeah. They try to set this up for you. This can even be too, like, for some of y'all, you guys have friends that you don't even know were bearing false witness and supporting the karmic. Be like, yeah, I noticed that, and yeah, I saw that, and it was nothing. They were just jealous as fuck. Some of these karmics bore false witness against you in regards to your work and your career. Oh, I helped them do this, and I helped them do that. Didn't help you do shit. And I'm going to tell you right now, when push comes to shove, and they're going to be put on the spot to perform whatever they said that they were performing, they're going to flop. And that's when people are going to know that they're a fucking liar. I feel like there could also be something at work too, where there could be one of your coworkers that was competing for a promotion and they were lying about your work ethic and maybe even stealing your work and shit like that. This person's going to end up getting exposed and they're going to lose a whole bunch of money or lose that job and people are not going to take them seriously. Maybe even demoted. Thank you for the super chat. I'm picking that up heavy in this reading, y'all. People really don't know what they're playing with. They really don't know. They think it's cute, the gossiping and shit like that. Yeah, until it ends up Page of Swords, causing bullshit and fuckery and mess in their life. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles until it starts fucking up their money and their professional career. It's all fun and games until your money starts getting funny. Yeah. And I feel like some karmics now are getting mad because whatever lies and bullshit they were trying to do onto you, it's backfiring onto them. And with the Queen of Pentacles energy in the reverse, their money is funny. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone got caught up in a whole spider's web and it's fucking them up. It's draining them on every single level. This can be karmics too, going to these practitioners. These practitioners with the magician energy here, they're getting hella karma for how they played with you. It's like they can't sleep or shit is coming to them in the dream state, and then they're realizing that the karmic is a liar. So the magic is they're putting the magic on the karmic now with the enemy and the despair card. Some of these karmics have made enemies out of the practitioners that were helping them. Now, what's going to end up happening is the practitioner is going to turn on them with the magic. You bore false witness against this person. There could be something too about this, that maybe these practitioners, they know how to scan bloodlines or something, and your ancestors came to them and be like, if you touch our child, you're going to get hot water. And then they went up to the karmic like, why are you trying to do work on this person that's higher than you? And this karmic got told off. Yeah, the practitioners are no longer bearing false witness by doing bad work. Yeah, they try to play with your name and it backfired. Yeah. Now this person's going to be dealing with a whole bunch of bullshit and have to explain a whole bunch of shit. I thought you said this, but the evidence said this. I thought you said this, but the evidence said that. I thought you said that this person was the aggressor, but it shows that you're the antagonist. I thought you said that this person was bothering you, but you're the one the whole time. I thought you said this person was doing this to their kids, but it shows that their kids actually love them and they're a good parent and stuff like that. I thought you said that my feminine was doing this and this and that to you, but it was actually you the whole time. If some of you guys told your masculine that this karmic was doing spell work and shit like that, she flipped it inside out. No, it was her first. I was just doing work to protect this and stuff like that. This masculine sees this karmic as a lying ass bitch, and she got exposed. She got exposed. Not only does this masculine see her as a dog and a trifling ass female that's be lying and shit like that, he's no longer dealing with her. She's been removed from his life. You go over there and go lie and go play and start shit over there. Because I feel like whatever this karmic lied about, it could have also caused this masculine to get caught up in a bunch of bullshit. Yep. This can also be too, when we talk about tarot readings, people bearing false witness, people going to readers and getting false readers giving false readings because they're in cahoots with your karmics. Or they wanted to separate you and your masculine or whatever. They're jealous or they're being used by the dark forces. A lot of those hoes are getting caught up now too because they bore false witness by giving fake readings. And I feel like some of these people are going to get like caught up to the point where it can actually maybe even go to like jail time because maybe someone has like a recorded tape or video or something like that, and they can prove that this karmic was like purposely lying and trying to create drama or chaos. This person can end up getting caught up. That's why when you're doing your readings, it's important to show your hands and your cards and talk about what the card means and even show the pictures and stuff like that. But I'm about to drop a book about all that stuff. Yeah. Somebody here got caught up and they were playing the wrong fucking game. Bearing false witness. Be careful with that. These karmics were purposely bringing practitioners to your masculine or your feminine to do readings knowing that it was already going to be rigged so they can have their favorable outcome. And then when shit blew up and hit the fan, this karmic was nowhere to be found. She went on the run. Some of these karmics are going to be on the run for bearing false witness because whatever they did with the Knight of Wands caused a whole bunch of bullshit and chaos. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's see what we got here regarding bearing false witness. Yeah. Dear bright and well-loving ancestors, what messages you have regarding bearing false witness? It says divine sisterhood. Ooh-wee. Yeah, and a lot of these karmics, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are so beautiful. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of these karmics are bearing false witness against you to support some of these karmic masculines and stuff like that. These bitches have completely gotten their womanhood pass revoked. So yeah, I mean, anatomically, you're still a woman, but you're a female. You've lost your any like connection to what it means to be a woman spiritually. They've lost that. It's been taken away. They're not considered females. They damaged and destroyed their own womanhood, bearing false witness for these karmic masculines or other karmic females and shit like that against you. It says, letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born who wish to help you and whom you can help too as you grow together in peace, light, and wisdom. And I'm going to tell you right now, like I said, for those of you who maybe have been isolated because of this, maybe you lost friends or family or people didn't believe you because of the lies or the smear campaign, they're all going to be running back. But at that time, you're going to be like, you know what? Thank you so much for acknowledging the hurt and the pain and the chaos you tried to cause me. Because there's a difference between having done it and tried. I appreciate you, like, doing what it takes to like make amends, but I don't want you in my life. I can't have you in my life because you showed me that you were a snake and that you can't support me. Yeah. Look at this. It says the Eye of Horus. It says the Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. Yeah. That's why shit is falling apart for your karmics, because you're divinely protected. There's 999 people in this chat, as I said that. That's why they got caught up like that, bearing false witness against you, playing with your karmic. That's why your karmics had to go gather hella other karmics to help them to bear false witness and align with the narrative that was false. But because your energy signature was so strong with the truth and your ancestors were so strong with the truth as well, it kept on dispelling all the myths and the stereotypes and shit like that. Think about, like, for instance, Nikolai Tesla, when he died in poverty and shit like that, even though he was a genius and created, free energy and things like that. They said that he was a madman and he deserved to be in an asylum and shit like that. But his energy signature was so strong. That's why we celebrate this man today for all his accomplishments. There's a whole multi-billion-dollar company named after him because his energy signature was that strong. They could not keep up with the lie. They couldn't. Be careful how you play with people. A lot of our ancestors that didn't get to get their vindication when they were alive, they're getting their vindication now. A lot of shit is coming out the woodworks, a lot of spiritual energy here. These karmics are bearing false witness and lying. That's why they got curses on their bloodline. Their bloodlines are cursed with crossed tongues, with mental health problems, with all kinds of shit because their ancestors bore false witness against other people. We talked about this in terms of the karmics having generational curses and playing with serpents. So that's what I have for you all. This was very powerful. I'm so excited to do the reading for tonight. I'll see you guys there at 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the super chat. Wow, you guys are so beautiful. Bye.